pedal co-op is a worker-run, environmentally friendly hauling service. So we haul recycling, also compost, but we also haul bread, books, everything you could think of that can be hauled by a car or a truck.
I worked at Lee's with Woody, who founded the co-op, and I thought it was a fascinating experiment as far as, you always see things like recycling trucks, but you never see bicycles, and I thought it was very intriguing.
So I met Woody through a friend of mine who also lives in the neighborhood just a few blocks away, and she said maybe you should check out this pedal co-op. I'm glad to be here involved in this community so quickly without even really trying to seek it out. It just came to me.
Well, Penn Future decided to start using Pedal Co-op because our office does not provide recycling services in our building. So we felt a little hypocritical encouraging other people to recycle at home or at their office when we weren't doing it ourselves. Pedal Co-op's providing two great services in one, which is that they are providing a service that people want and need, and so it's filling an economic market. Providing jobs for people as well, and then it's also helping people to do the right thing sustainably, environmentally, by helping them recycle, helping them compost, and doing all of that on clean bicycles that don't use fuel. So they're really the best example of the clean economy that we're moving towards.
So the pedal co-op has roughly 11 or 12 members currently. Each member usually does one run a day, 2 runs a day. You physically can't do more than 5 runs a day without your body falling apart.
The Yards Brewery recycling run is super heavy and hardcore, and I did that the past couple of weeks. But it's a really good workout.
We are like professional athletes. You guys might laugh, but we're pulling 600 pounds.
2 of my regular runs are delivering bagels and croissants in the morning, and that run is really easy. It's a lightweight load, and I really enjoy getting up early in the morning and just doing a quick little run.
I think the actual pedal co-op run's a real challenge. When it first started, it would take me X amount of time to do a run, and then 2 weeks later it takes me half the time because my body's conditioned to do it.
I think the physical challenge is the greatest for me. I noticed some of the other pedal co-op folks just seem to be really hardcore and love riding fast and hauling heavy loads, and that's a little bit of a challenge for me because I'm more just take it easy and enjoy the ride.
For me, it's a very meditative process. I mean, biking is learning how to bike better. It's every day, my muscles will get stronger, and then I'll, start biking from a different point, or just breathing differently.
I don't really feel like it's very dangerous. I mean, sometimes cars get a little close or harass you by blowing their horn or whatever, but mostly I think people look out for you.
I think the only problem I've really run into is people not seeing the trailer because it's a little lower than the bike. So they'll think they can just pull out, and then there's a trailer there, and then they just hit it a little bit. I'm like, yo, keep an eye out.
Well, I'm always interested in my footprint and how I affect my environment, just with people or with nature as well. And I think it's just being a good steward of the earth to be mindful of that.
It's important for residents and businesses to recycle and to compost as much as they can, and just to be smart about how they use their waste, because our waste is a big part of the pollution that we put out. If you just throw something in the garbage, most people think, okay, it's gone, but it's actually going to a landfill or to an incinerator. So your trash is becoming air pollution or water pollution or both.
The pedal co-op can haul essentially 600 pounds at a time, so I want to say 10 to 12 of us equals 1 recycling truck.
I guess personally what I get out of the pedal co-op would be the experience of contributing to something that's greater than myself, I guess, and that I believe in. I feel that there's a lot of causes out there that we don't really know where they ultimately end up. And I feel that this is something that I see the compost becoming dirt. I see the pumpkin when it's, you know, a pumpkin, and then I see it when it's dirt. And I think that makes it, makes me feel like I'm part of something and not just, you know, pushing paper.
The reason I started, hopefully, to get more people on bikes. And hopefully in return they could recycle and compost. But my main goal is to get more people on bikes.
I feel like it's kind of just like practical. I think a lot of times about, you know, like people go to the gym and spend an hour on some machine and watch CNN or whatever with a room full of other people, and that seems really unappealing to me. But I probably wouldn't get exercise unless it has purpose. Why not haul some recycling on a bicycle, get a good workout? It feels good for me. I feel energized while doing it, and at the same time, it's like it serves a purpose.
I think a company like Pedal Co-op improves the environment, or it you know, provides a positive benefit to the environment in the amount of waste I think that's actually probably recycled or reused or actually put to good use. You know, it's decreasing the amount of waste that goes out into the regular trash stream.
And that's, I think, why Pedal Co-op is so important as a business, is that right now in Philadelphia you can't recycle everywhere in a lot of situations. Most people that live in single-family homes now have, you know, a great system set up by the city, but if you're in an apartment building and your building manager doesn't provide it to you, Pedal Co-op can do that. And if you're in an office building and you can't recycle there, Pedal Co-op can offer you that service as well. So Pedal Co-op sort of filling in where some of the gaps currently exist in providing recycling at all, you know, on the street, at work, at school, at home, wherever you are. So that's why I think it's a really important business and is helping to make Philadelphia more sustainable.
The biggest challenge I have doing a run would be, I guess, bike flats are the biggest problem. Because you never know when you're going to get them, and at the recycling place there's glass everywhere, so the odds of getting a flat there are pretty high.
Sometimes, like on a rainy day when I have a really heavy load and I'm tired because I did a long run the day before, I might be like, oh, this is tough, and I want to hurry up and get to the recycling place. And then I'll pass someone on the sidewalk. Like the other day, I rode past and this lady was like, "Go, human, go!" And it gave me a boost and it made me feel strong.
So I think it actually lets people examine really their waste streams, I think, and I think that it, you know, makes people actually think of you know, what they're throwing out on a daily basis.